An over-the-top Disneyland parody of my life. Seriously, how much more can they milk this? It's like they think they have a monopoly on grief and nostalgia. And let's not forget the hypocrisy here. They left the royal family to escape the spotlight, yet they seem to thrive on it. Harry and Meghan want the freedom to live their lives on their own terms, but they can't help but drag Diana's memory into their self-serving narrative. And speaking of narratives, the way they craft their stories is almost an art form, if art were a desperate attempt to stay relevant. Every move they make seems calculated, every photo op meticulously staged. It's exhausting to watch. We get it. You're trying to brand yourselves as the modern-day royals, but it's coming off more as a cringe-worthy soap opera than a fairy tale. Now, let's get real. They can dress up, smile for the camera, and post all the feel-good quotes they want, but the truth is evident. They're using Diana's legacy as a crutch to prop up their flagging image. It's like they've turned her memory into a marketing tool. And that's a hard pill to swallow for anyone who truly admired her for her grace, compassion, and genuine spirit. Meanwhile, William and Catherine are building a future that seems grounded in reality. They're working hard, engaging with the community, and doing the kind of things that actually require effort and dedication. They're not just riding the coattails of a beloved figure, they're creating their own legacy. And that's where the real difference lies. Harry and Meghan's antics are becoming a spectacle, a circus act that distracts from the real issues at hand. And let's talk about the irony here. They claim to want privacy, yet they stage these extravagant public displays. It's almost as if they want to be in the spotlight while complaining about the very thing they crave. It's a confusing message, and honestly, it's getting old. People are starting to see through the facade. This Disneyland ploy might have seemed clever at first, but it's now just another chapter in a long story of questionable choices. When will they realize that authenticity doesn't come from staged photo ops and curated posts? It comes from living your truth, not crafting a narrative for the world to consume. At this point, it seems like every move they make is just a reaction to the latest criticism. They're not leading, they're following. And that's the real tragedy here. Instead of honoring Diana's legacy in a meaningful way, they're turning it into a series of over-the-top performances that lack substance. And let's not forget about the children. Lily and Archie are going to grow up in this whirlwind of chaos, and it's hard to imagine how that will affect them. Will they understand the weight of their family's legacy, or will they just see it as a series of staged events and PR stunts? It's a delicate balance, and one that Harry and Meghan seem to be mishandling at every turn. They need to step back and take a hard look at what they're doing. If they truly want to honor Diana, they need to do it in a way that reflects her values, compassion, humility, and genuine love. Not through flashy trips and social media posts. It's time for them to stop using her memory as a crutch and start living authentically. And while they're at it, maybe they should take a page out of William and Catherine's book. It's not about the glitz and glamour. It's about making a real difference in the world. It's about connecting with people, understanding their struggles, and being a source of hope and support. That's the legacy that Diana would be proud of. So here's a challenge for Harry and Meghan. Step away from the spotlight for a moment. Reflect on what truly matters. Find ways to honor Diana that don't involve dressing up and playing the part. Show the world that you can carry her legacy in your hearts without turning it into a media circus. Because at the end of the day, people are tired of the antics. They want authenticity, sincerity, and real connection. It's time for Harry and Meghan to deliver. The world is watching, and they have the power to change the narrative. Will they rise to the occasion or continue down this path of performance? The choice is theirs, but the clock is ticking. In a world that craves realness, they have a unique opportunity to redefine what it means to be part of the royal family. They can either keep chasing the next viral moment or take a step back and genuinely connect with the legacy they claim to honor. It's time to put down the mouse ears and get serious about what it means to be a part of something bigger than themselves. And who knows? Perhaps they'll find that living authentically is far more fulfilling than any staged photo op could ever be. It's time to stop cosplaying Diana and start embodying the values she stood for. That's the real tribute, and it's long overdue.